You're watching Reality Check. The Prime Minister was in Gorakhpur in eastern Uttar Pradesh today, where he again blasted the opposition, this time drawing direct aim at the BJP's main political rival, targeting the trademark red caps or lal topis of the Samajwadi Party. Comments that drew a cheer from the large audience, many of them kitted out in BJP colors.
लाल टोपी वाले यूपी के लिए रेड अलर्ट है, रेड अलर्ट, यानी खतरे की घंटी है.
Now, in itself, all of this would be fine if this was a BJP rally. But it's not. It was actually a government event. The reopening of a fertilizer factory in the eastern UP town of Gorakhpur that was defunct for 30 years. And also the opening of a fully functioning AIIMS. But the speeches from both the Prime Minister and Chief Minister Adityanath were out and out political.
पूरा यूपी भली भांति जानता है कि लाल टोपी वालों को लाल बत्ती से मतलब रहा है. ये लाल टोपी वालों को सत्ता चाहिए, घोटालों के लिए, अपनी तिजोरी भरने के लिए, अवैध कब्जों के लिए.
आज का ये कार्यक्रम पूर्वी उत्तर प्रदेश की उस सपने को साकार करने जैसा है जो विपक्ष के लिए असंभव हो गया था.
Now, in theory, there's nothing in the rule book that bars the Prime Minister from using government events to make political comments. Neither has the Election Commission's Model Code of Conduct kicked in, giving it jurisdiction over the government's actions. But as many have pointed out, there's an unwritten Lakshman Rekha to insulate government activity from outright politicking. A Lakshman Rekha that the Prime Minister has crossed again and again since he became Prime Minister. Just consider the past 3 weeks in which he's made 5 visits to Uttar Pradesh, all for government events. In almost all the cases, the Prime Minister's speeches were direct political attacks in front of large rally-like crowds. On November 16, the Prime Minister was in Sultanpur to inaugurate the Purvanchal Eastern Expressway, where before large crowds, he said this.
मैंने बहुत सारे प्रयास यूपी के लिए शुरू करवाए, तब यूपी में जो सरकार थी उसने मेरा साथ नहीं दिया. इतना ही नहीं, सार्वजनिक रूप से मेरे बगल में खड़े रहने में भी उनको पता नहीं वोट बैंक नाराज होने का डर लगता था.
As my colleague Alok Pandey had reported, thousands of government buses had been requisitioned to bring in crowds for this government event. 3 days later, on November 19th, Mr. Modi went to Bundelkhand in southern UP for an inauguration spree. He again, from a government platform, targeted previous governments.
पहले की सरकार चलाने वालों ने अपने परिवार का भला किया. आपका परिवार बूंद बूंद के लिए तरसता रहे, इससे उनको कोई सरोकार नहीं रहा.
He was also in Jewar in western UP on November 25th to lay the foundation stone of the Noida International Greenfield Airport, a government event again, where he said this.
आजादी के इतने सालों तक तो उत्तर प्रदेश को ताने सुनने के लिए मजबूर कर दिया गया था. कभी गरीबी के ताने, कभी जात पात की राजनीति के ताने, कभी हजारों करोड़ रुपयों के घोटालों के ताने.
At the same government events, Chief Minister Adityanath even went on to make a communally charged comment, asking the crowds whether they wanted jinnah or ganna, sugarcane.
आज ये देश के अंदर एक नया द्वंद्व बना है. ये देश गन्ने की मिठास को एक नई उड़ान देगा या जिन्ना के अनुयायियों से फिर दंगा करवाने की शरारत करवाएगा।
Now, this by the Prime Minister is an escalation of an earlier practice where in the run-up to the 2019 elections, he went on a massive travel blitz, making 28 trips in a single month to inaugurate a whopping 157 projects. On at least 5 of those trips, we had counted, he also held political rallies near the same venue, ensuring that at least some of the cost of his trips are covered with public expenses, while also making political statements at those government events. Let's listen.
आधे अधूरे मन से जैसे इन लोगों ने देश की सुरक्षा की परवाह नहीं की, वैसे ही व्यवहार अमेठी के लोगों के साथ भी किया गया। Friends, like leap years and football World Cups come once in a 4 years. Incomplete loan waivers of the Congress come just before an election, and that is also in a 10 years. कांग्रेस हो, सपा हो, बसपा हो, 10 साल में एक बार उनको किसान याद आता है। 10 साल में एक बार, और वो भी चुनाव के पहले याद आता है।
All right, joining me tonight on the show, I have with me PKD Nambiar, political analyst, supports the BJP, Shama Mohammed, spokesperson of the Congress Party, Naheed Lari Khan, spokesperson Samajwadi Party. But let me start with Dr. S.Y. Qureshi, former Chief Election Commissioner of India. Dr. Qureshi, thank you for joining us. As I said in my introduction, Dr. Qureshi, nothing illegal or in violation of the law when the Prime Minister uses a government platform to make political comments. Again, model code has not kicked in. But surely, Dr. Qureshi, this is a Lakshman Rekha which has to be respected, that you don't make out and out political attacks and comments from public government platforms.
Yes. You know, the Srinivas, by mistake, twice you may refer to the model code of conduct as moral code. And it's a very happy coincidence that you use the moral word for it.
Yeah, I said
Actually,
model, but it came across as moral. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, it came across as a moral twice. Right. Actually, it has come to acquire a moral authority. And the fact that it was formulated by the political parties themselves in the 1960s in Kerala, who wanted to keep the election campaign neat and clean, and no personal attacks and no misuse of authority.
Right.
So, unfortunately, the standards have changed now, and it is being violated. But legally, till model code kicks in, they can justify it. But a public meeting at public expense being used as a political election meeting totally, it does irk the senses.
Right. PKD Nambiar, come on, surely there is no justification for this. I mean, if the BJP wants to hold a political rally, hire a Maidan, conduct a political rally. Why use government platforms which are paid for by your and my money to make political attacks?
Srinivasan, you and me elect a government. You call that government 24/7 a BJP government which is led by Modi. So if you and me elect a government,
yes,
so that belongs to the government belongs to all of us.
Yes.
And which platform else? Where will the Prime Minister is duty bound to tell the people what is the development is all about, how the earlier governments or the people have not delivered well. So I think it is a purely a good communication which is put out by the Prime Minister.
To say Lal Topi is looting Uttar Pradesh. This is government communication.
May I
this is how
ask
governments communicate.
May I ask you something? In the 5 or different occasions you had shown, is there even a single comment of the Prime Minister which is not true? If don't you think in the last 5 years there is a large amount of development which has taken place? That is the reason
the
Prime Minister is able to go and inaugurate the function.
See, what is true or not true is a political question. Okay, government A will say I did better, government B will say I did better. That is the subject of election rallies. That is not the subject of a public government platform. A government and a
is-
political party is divided, church and state. There has to be a
people-
Lakshman Rekha.
The people of this country will be just will understand whether whatever the Prime Minister is speaking on those functions are true or not. Whether are they able to experience whatever he is telling? So let them decide it.
So you are
It will not
fine.
be decided in the
Okay. So
studio.
okay. So tomorrow, if your government goes and another government comes, Congress comes, let's say, and a Congress Prime Minister is using public money, your or my money, to make pointed attacks at the BJP. Hold on, making pointed attacks at the BJP from a government platform. You have no problem with that. You're fine with that.
Absolutely no.
Okay.
Absolutely no. In fact, on
No,
the
no, you're
contrary,
okay with that.
on the contrary, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, in his own rallies and programs, he also praised the local governments and also used all these
No, no,
words.
I'm saying-
But the only thing is that
You have accepted
the difference
that
the
it
Prime
is
Minister
okay
Manmohan Singh was
to
a
do-
great communicator.
No, you have
so you were not
accepted-
able to get-
No, you can't have it both ways. You have accepted that it's fine for prime ministers to make political attacks using public money in a government platform. So therefore, if he can do it, all governments can do it.
He has not
That's a
taken
bad
a
precedent
single
you've
name.
accepted.
He has not
But
taken a single name. There was
Okay.
no personal attacks was made by
Shama
the Prime
Mohammed.
Minister. He was only talking
Okay.
about the previous government and their failures.
Of course.
And he is duty bound to
he
showcase
is
to the
duty bound to
people.
do that. Okay, Shama Mohammed, respond to that he is just communicating previous failures of governments. What is wrong with it?
Okay, couple of points. First and foremost, he said that Manmohan Singh did it. Never. Manmohan Singh, whenever he went for a government function, never made it political. He inaugurated many programs. He laid foundation stones. Number two, the Prime Minister of India has not differentiated himself from being a Karyakarta to the Prime Minister of India. He still thinks he's a BJP Karyakarta. He hasn't reached the level of a statesman. Number three, you have spoken about Lakshman Rekhas. Lakshman Rekha, Vasu, has been broken from 2015 when he went abroad and told, in Canada I suppose, that before 2014, Indians used to think, what sin did they commit to be in India? After 2014, it has changed. Then he said that, you know what, I'm going to change whatever has happened in India in the land of scams. This is abroad. Lakshman Rekha was broken when he spoke about Khabristan and Shamshan Ghat in the last UP election. On the deathbed of Indians, he politicizes. Lakshman Rekha was broken when he spoke and accused former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, former Army General Kapoor, and former Vice President of sedition for the Gujarat elections when he was campaigning in 2017.
So previous
These are
instances-
Lakshman Rekha. So the problem with this man is this man does not know how to conduct himself as the Prime Minister of India. He is a tutu meme Prime Minister. That's
All
what
right,
I
okay.
people have to
PKD
understand.
Nambiar,
And
I'll
if
come
he
back
wants
to
to
you.
discuss,
PKD Nambiar,
Even
one second.
election
PKD
after
Nambiar,
election,
I'll come back to you.
coming back.
No. Must respect the rules of the game. You know it very well. Let's go across to Nahir Lari Khan. Nahir Lari Khan, if the Prime Minister says, Lal Topi, Lal Batti Chahati hai, he even, I believe, said Lal Topi wants to promote terrorism. And the BJP's response to this is, even though this is from a government platform, that this is still doing public education, telling the public what happened in the past.
Srinivasan ji, politicizing government programs where the funds for poor public is being diverted. Earlier also we saw that 2,000 government buses were used to gather crowd for PM's program. And today also approximately 3,000 government buses were used to gather crowd for the PM's program at Gorakhpur. Now all this, it puts public in grave distress along with burden on public exchequer. Samajwadi Party has formally registered its protest with the Election Commission. I also request Honorable Supreme Court to take motu cognizance of this, of the trend that is being set by BJP, because it will have long-lasting negative repercussion for the nation. You see, Srinivasan ji, BJP at present is confined. Let me just finish up. BJP at present is only confined to manthans and government programs. Be it PM or CM, BJP cannot gather even 500 people on their own for the party's program.
Nahid Lari
That is
Khan.
why they rely on just one second.
No, one second. You must allow me to interject. We cannot allow monologues. Nahid Lari Khan, the fact is that you also have allegations that when your party was in power, again, government machinery was diverted to Safai, for instance, which was the Mulayam Singh Yadavji's bastion. All kinds of work, development work, this, that. It was done for political gains. Government funds were used.
See, Srinivasan ji, first I'll finish up my earlier
No,
point.
but
then
now
I'll come
respond to
your-
this. No, I
I'll
must respond to this.
that also. I'll respond to
Yeah,
that
yeah, but
also.
come to that.
So they're using, I'll come to that. They're using the government money, the government resources, public money, government
Okay.
programs, because, and along with the crestfallen
Okay.
speeches, which does not adhere to the standards of the nation's PM.
Okay, now about
Even if
SAFI.
the PM gives a speech with grace, dignity, and a statesman.
Okay,
and
now
like a
about
statesman,
SAFI. Okay,
then
now
his
about
message
SAFI.
will go across.
Okay, about,
and the SAFI issue.
Yes.
And the SAFI issue you're raising up. See, what is the harm? Every now, thanks to BJP, the whole country knows about SAFI, the development work that has been done in SAFI by Samajwadi Party government.
Well,
the aims to
when
medical
you
colleges,
say-
to roads, to international stadium.
But
to
when you say
everything,
what is
all
the
that,
harm,
all
that's the
facilities
whole
is-
point.
Has been done. No,
It
this
should
has-
not be.
this has
It
been
should
done
not
for
be
the public.
lopsided.
This
It
has
cannot
been
be
done for the
diverting
public.
government funds to pocket boroughs. It has to be equally distributed.
No,
That's
no,
the
no,
problem.
no.
Okay, Dr. Qureshi.
Srinivasan ji, just a second. Let me just finish up. Srinivasan ji, the problem with BJP is that they cannot accept development in villages.
Okay.
They like
No,
development.
this is not
in
BJP. I am
Punjabi.
making this point
This
about
is a
SAFI.
small village,
Okay.
Small village which has been developed. What
Okay,
about
okay,
Modi
Dr.
ji's village?
Qureshi.
Does the nation know where is Modi ji's village?
Okay, one second.
What development work has he
Right,
done there?
Naid Lari Khan, just a second. Dr. Qureshi, the other worry here is apart from this diversion of public funds and resources for a kind of a quasi-political event, government events are full of government servants, employees, right? They help organize it. They're all there. They're in the audience as well. And in a way, they are meant to be insulated from political partisanship. You're not supposed to be exposed to it. You're not supposed to be taking a political side. What is happening in this climate to a supposedly neutral administrative government machinery when you're getting sucked into these type of political events and political situations?
Yes, the government machinery cannot be kept out because if it is a government event, it is only the officials who will organize it and they will be present. It is up to the leaders, the kind of language and the kind of speeches they give. If they make it an electoral speech, election speech, that is what you are objecting to, and that is what sounds quite awkward. So, in fact, another thing which is happening for the last 6 months, we are seeing there 2-3 full-page advertisements in every newspaper talking about UP's development. Election Commission has been protesting about it for years and asking the government to bring a law that 6 months before the election, due date of election, it should be banned. But no government, and not just this government, no government has thought it fit to bring a law banning it.
Right.
So it is blatantly electoral publicity at public expense.
Right. Now look at this, PKD, that quite apart from the fact that again, taxpayer money is being used to bring in huge crowds for basically doing BJP type propaganda, look at how you're politicizing the government machinery, the bureaucracy, people who are not supposed to be taking partisan positions by involving them in all of this. This is again setting a dangerous precedent. I think you should really consider trying to justify this.
No,
I think you should object, you should also condemn this, even though you're a BJP supporter.
No, one thing I must tell you that if a prime minister or a chief minister or any government functionary participate in a function, whether it is an election rally or in a normal case, there will be always be a government people or a police and forces.
But this
will
is
always
organized
be
by
there.
government. It's
No,
different. It could be different
I'm
if
coming
there's
to
government.
that.
This is
You need-
entirely organized by government.
Srinivasan, it is very simple. You and me, the people of this country, elect a government which you and me call every day a Congress government and a BJP government. And if they
That has
are
nothing to do
answerable
with-
to the people,
No.
they are answerable to the people, and it is the place.
No,
NDTV
when
will
you
not
take
run
an
a
oath,
program for
you
half
go
an
on-
hour
you
or
said
1
this
hour.
last time
What
also.
is the development in
No,
Gorakhpur?
Mr. Nambiar, when you take an oath on the constitution, you are a constitutional functionary. You're not a BJP functionary. You're a
But
constitutional
does that
functionary.
mean that
You
you will not be exposing the people
you
who
have
were
to respond
that wrong
and
the country?
you have to be responsible to that. That is the whole point. And
No, I
it's very
appreciate-
clear what is happening is the very opposite of trying to keep that Lakshman Rekha intact.
No, Srinivasan, there
So
is
I
nothing
think,
like-
as I said, if
when
you
gave a
justify this,
platform-
other people
No.
will do this. Other governments will come and do this. And it's
This
not
has
good for
been
India.
The only difference there is Modi government has done something very different. If you have noticed it, in a sci-fi event which you clearly mentioned, it is not anymore the Bollywood stars coming and inaugurating the function. You have an elected government and the elected leaders who are going and
that is hardly a defense, my friend.
Inaugurating functions and telling the people
that is hardly a defense.
Yes, this is what we have done.
That is hardly a defense. That is hardly a defense. That is hardly a defense. You know, you have imagine.
Vasu, I just want to ask.
Imagine, no, that's not a defense, Mr. Nambiar. And imagine Yogi Adityanath saying Jinnah ya Ganna at a government event. For God's sake. Anyway,
So
yes,
what?
Shama Mohammed, you wanted to come in.
name represents for an Indian?
Shama Mohammed,
Yeah, I
yes.
just want to, I want to ask Mr. Nambiar one question.
Okay, one. Just,
Mr. Nambiar, one, of course, we should not be speaking about politics in a public, sort of in a government function, which is a central government function. But my question to you is, even if he was speaking, why can't he talk about the development which happened in UP for the last 5 years? Why don't you talk about the, why don't you talk about the development work? Because there's no development. That is why. Why don't you speak about what happened in UP for the last 5 years, Mr. Nambiar? You never talk about that. You only talk about Shamshan and Khabristan. You only talk about Jinnah. You talk about, it's all about India, Hindu-Muslim.
Nobody can talk if you talk at the same time.
It is my turn, Vasu. He's the one who's interrupted. I'm asking, why doesn't the Prime Minister talk about Vikas?
Right.
What he has done in the last, or his government has done in the last 5 years in UP. Why doesn't he talk ever about those things? He only talks about Hindu, Muslims, Pakistan, whatever's happening. You know, why not talk about Vikas? What have you done? That he never discussed that. He never talks about it.
Okay, one second. Now, Nahid Lari Khan, will you, since you've
because
come
he's
out
not done anything.
Okay, Nahid Lari Khan, since you've come out so strongly against this use or misuse of government machinery for political aims, suppose your government comes back to power in Uttar Pradesh. Will you ensure that you do not divert government resources to pocket burrows of the top leaders, or is used to further the political benefits of only some chosen leaders and, you know, family members?
See, Srinivasan ji, as far as Samajwadi Party government is concerned, whenever we are in power, whenever we form a government in UP, there is pan-UP development. This is the fake propaganda being done by BJP. There is pan-UP development. And you're talking about advertisement. Dr. Qureshi Saab was talking about advertisement right now. See, BJP government, let me don't interrupt. Please kindly maintain
PKD, don't interrupt. You were not interrupted. That's not fair.
Like this.
Come on.
See,
yes.
Dr. Qureshi Saab was talking about advertisements. BJP is only running on these fake advertisements. See, today's newspaper, three-page, full-page advertisement. This is the front page. Their government is not running, is only running on advertisements.
Okay.
Dhakti par inki sarkar kahin nahi. Lal topi. You raised the issue Lal topi also. Lal topi bahana hai. Inko BJP ko Dalito aur pichhdo ko daryana, because their foundation is laid against backwards and Dalits. Red is also the symbol of revolution. And Lal topi walas have red blood. That is why during COVID, when BJP left the people to fend for themselves, it was the Lal topi walas who were helping them in every way. And the Kali topi, Kali soch, Kali zaban and Kale dil walas,
Dr. Qureshi,
who also have Kala Khoon, who also have Kala
Okay, one second. Okay, one second.
The only time this Kali
Dr.
topi walas
Qureshi,
they came out, when they wanted to do scam and oxygen beds, ICU injection.
Okay. Nahid Lari Khan, one second. I don't want to silence mics, but I need to go to Dr. Qureshi. Dr. Qureshi, as we said, there's nothing to prevent a political figure, functionary, prime minister elected, to wear these double hats, and that's where it gets problematic. That is you have to do self-regulation. But as far as the bureaucracy is concerned, at least do they have the rule book which says that you cannot, once you're a bureaucrat in the government, you can't do any political activity? And does that, if that is the case, does that put them in an awkward position when they have to basically organize these quasi-government, quasi-political gatherings?
No, actually, quasi-political is only for you and me to say. It is a government function because it has been organized by the government of the day, and the government servants have to be there. They have no choice at all. So that's what I said, that it is for the leaders to be discreet in their speeches.
Right.
If they make it a totally electoral speeches, that is what creates objections, which is why this debate that is happening. If it was only talking about development or lack of it, there was nothing wrong. But let me also tell you, even at election meeting, if it is the law and order will be controlled by the DM and the SP, the magistrate, they will all be there in an election meeting.
Sure.
But they're there only to control the crowd and manage law and order, but
Of course.
not to be participants.
Not to organize it. Yeah. And as I said, this is still not even getting into the whole problematic aspect of using government machinery to bring huge crowds. You know, like what political parties do to send buses and bring crowds. Government machinery and again, public money being used for that. And the funny thing is, Piketty, that the BJP, if it wants, can afford to have all these rallies. You're the richest party
Yes.
in India by a mile. You have,
Vasu,
what is
na
it,
khaunga,
5,000
na khane
crores
dunga.
of electoral
Na
bonds.
khaunga, na khane dunga.
So why do you
Remember
need to do it at our
Remember
expense?
that every day.
Okay.
So I think that's an allegation.
All right, we'll have to
the
leave it
party.
there.
I think
Elections,
I think-
BJP spends thousands and thousands
We'll
of
have to
crores
leave it there.
Khaunga, na
in
khane
Bengal,
dunga.
in Kerala.
Okay, we'll have to leave it there. We're out of time. But let's see. It's very clear that this trend is not going to stop. There'll be more such government events or political rallies masquerading as government events. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.